Hello, guys. We're back at it again. I'm a little bit late. I had a ton of things to do, but I had to try to make it. So I hope you guys can make it. Today, we're doing the second part of the season finale of season 5, episode 16. We did the first part live, and we're going to do the second part live. So I hope my Walking Dead crew can join me. Nor I saw your post that it's 2 p.m. here would be midnight in Alexandria. Oh my goodness. And after dark in Alexandria. um, that's pretty late. Can you stay up that late? I was up late last night. I was up until like after 5 a.m. That's why it took me so long to get going today. I was up studying. I'm studying for something very special. If I get through, I'll share it with you guys. If I don't get through, I'm going to hide it because it will make me sad. But I'm studying for a huge exam. So even though I'm not taking the exam anytime soon, preparing for the exam helps me prepare for something that I applied for. So hopefully I'll get what I applied for. So all you prayer warriors, put in a prayer for me, please. And uh, if anything happens, I'll share it with you. Is someone joined me? Who joined me? I don't see the name. Let's see. What am I looking here? I don't know what I'm looking at. Anthony. Anthony Offer joined me. Hi, Anthony. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I would say Sunday, but I know for Nor it would be Monday. Can you believe that? A whole day ahead. Britvel. Hi, Britvel. So happy to see you. And Pancito. Hi, Pancito. And Anthony, did you mean hi or you mean ha? I'm doing well, Britvel. I'm trying to get some nutrients in me. I'm eating some apple slices, some cheddar cheese, and some banana muffins. And yummy. Because I didn't have breakfast. It's after 2 here in California. And I didn't have breakfast because I had a very late night. And then I had to go pick up my mom this morning. And then a friend was with her. So I had to drop the friend to her home and then rush back, get ready for this live, because I promised The Walking Dead crew that I would react to, finish up an episode I reacted to last week. You're going to school, Anthony? What school do you go to? Hi, Masic Soul. Is that how you pronounce your name? Hi, Nor. Hi, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh, you think I have a beautiful voice? You want to hear something? I write music, but I can't sing. But that doesn't stop me. I still try to sing. I still try to sing the music I write. You know, there are people, professionals who do music that can't sing. So I'm like, why not me too? Hi, George. What's Makoko? No, I'm waiting for the rest of our crew. I was bragging to the chat that you're a whole day ahead, and it would have been, it's after midnight for you. But I was up, I was telling them I was up so late last night studying. I was up till after 5 a.m. So I hope you can hang in there, Nor. Yeah, and I want to get started soon. So I hope Constance, yeah, a whole day ahead. You're in tomorrow. You're in tomorrow, Nor. I can't wait for our crew to get here so we can get started because I want to finish the episode quickly so that we can discuss everything, because I want to hear all of you guys' points of views. Steve, if you could record something, it would sound amazing. I did record something, Max, Steve. I recorded something, and you know what? I'm I'm attempting to do a music video. I did it with some friends of mine. I wrote it, and they, helped me do the backup vocals. And I went to this guy. He's a really good producer. He's really big now. I couldn't even uh, attempt to ask him to produce something for me because he's a big shot now. But he helped, you know, add some nice rhythms and everything to my song. And it came out, it's not great, but I think it's fun. So I'm going to do a music video to it and I'll post it on this channel when I'm done. And you have to critique it for me, Steve. Don't be too harsh. Remember, I told you I'm not a singer, I'm a songwriter. So I'm posted here and see, let's have fun with it. You guys can tell me if you think I should do a different music video, and you guys can direct it for me. You can tell me what to do. So there you go. Makoko from Nigeria. Hi, George. Yeah, Nor wins. Nor's in tomorrow. We are way behind. we're yesterday's news for Nor. No, is in Alexandria, and Alexandria is way ahead of curve. Steve, nor should I start? I don't see Constance. I don't see Rashida. Should I just go ahead and start? And then hopefully when they get here, we can do the episode will be finished and then we can just discuss everything. What do you think, Nor? I know. I want to get it going. I don't want to stay, like last time. It took us way too long to start. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay. So for the rest of you guys who are here in the chat that are not Walking Dead fans, just stick with us. It's really cool. It's a cool show. It has zombies. And we're going to be chatting about that. So I hope you enjoy what we're going to discuss. So let's go. Oh my gosh, it went out. Yeah. What's his name? Gabriel. I'm not a fan of his. So he's trying to get eaten by a zombie. He's like to the zombie. 30, 45, 30. I'm at 26:30. I have no idea. We'll just go from there. Oh, that's he was like, come and get it, come and get some delicious meat and eat. Jump, 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 jump. He couldn't go through with it, so he killed the zombie. Hopefully it doesn't go. I'm parked by Caltech. Have you guys ever Caltech? It's the college that if you watch The Big Bang Theory, that's the college the guys, the nerds went to, Caltech. It's a really big deal. It's like the West Coast version of MIT. You know, MIT is in Boston, so that's the East Coast. So Caltech is a, a university for brainiacs, people that do neuroscience and um, what do you call it? Aeronautical engineering and all of that stuff. We have NASA nearby. So NASA works with the students here at Caltech. So it's like a really big deal. And you know, I live in a college town. There's a lot of universities around. So Caltech is one. USC is also nearby, but it's about like a 10-mile drive away. But yeah, a lot of universities around. So I'm by Caltech and I saw some random Wi-Fi, so I wouldn't have to use my hotspot because I'm out of hotspot data and I just plugged it in. So hopefully they don't steal everything from my phone. So yeah, so if I go in and out, that's why, guys, because I'm using some random Wi-Fi from Caltech. Okay, let's continue. So Gabriel has a SADS. He's burdened, as we discussed last week, by the, you know, what he did to his parishioners. He's taken it out on our group. I don't know why. He himself, and fortunately, because that's not the way to go. Fortunately, he changed his mind. And that's where. I'm trying to get comfortable. Uh, he's crying. Poor Gabriel. I wish you'd stop being such a meanie to our group.
Come by later. He's asleep. He's asleep. Sit.
Gabriel was, Nor says, Gabriel was so annoying at first, always in his own bubble, didn't care about anyone, even the only group who saved his life. Yeah. Yeah, that's why was not a fan, Nor, because he was just so selfish. He was too selfish, you know. He's just thought about himself. And Abraham went to visit what's his name? Eugene? No, it wasn't Eugene. He went to visit oh, oh, Tara. She had a head injury when Aiden died. Okay. So he went to visit her and
She also cracked open considering implications I hadn't. I'll remark about those at this time.
so I guess he and Eugene are still at odds because of the lie Eugene
All I
stole
did was
told.
crack the top of that lie.
Is that why,
Much
Nor? I
less crack
forgot
and heroism
why they
I think he.
Eugene.
I'm sorry.
I like Rosita.
Sorry too. Utterly and completely unnecessary. I almost killed you. Yes.
So, can we be friends now? Uh,
Just wanted to sneak off to the meeting. We could find some time to talk later.
oh my gosh. Look at that. He doesn't care. Look at that. He Yeah. And look at that. He left the what's this thing in the way? He left the gate open. He's so selfish. So guys, if you see me, if I lose connection, don't go away. It's just, the Wi-Fi I'm using is a bit iffy, okay? Oh, at the theater, Raul? Okay, that's nice. Do you like having the other people there for that, atmosphere and, hearing the other people gasp or laugh and clap? I like that too. Hi, Tyler. It is lagging. Are you seeing me out? Um, can you see me now? Is it still lagging? Thank you, Nor. But is it still lagging? Okay, thank you, Tyler. Look at this. Okay, thanks, Nor. Uh-oh. Glenn and Nicholas are fighting. Get him, Glenn. Get him. Get him. Yeah, he's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Oh, he caused Noah's death and then went and lied on Glenn. Oh no. Come on, Glenn, get up. Nor, you still here? Okay. Tyler, you're still here? Okay, Nora, the episode is coming up. Yeah, you said it, Tyler. You already said it. I hope it's not true. I hope you're just trolling because if it's true, that's very sad. That's very sad for the people that, you would kill, and it's very sad for you because that's not the purpose of your life. The purpose of your life and my life is to love. Nor the best part of the episode is coming up. I had to to rewind back. So we're back to Nicholas and Glenn fighting, and right after I'm gonna stop it because the best part is here. And we can't miss out on that. I wish the rest of our group was here. It's so good. Remember last week I told you when they were standing in the dark and he touched her shoulder? Constance, I saw a comment by Constance before I went live, and Constance mentioned that uh Rick loves Michonne's shoulder, and just how he touched her, but then in when they were on the road together, he started touching her. uh his feelings were overwhelming him. When he saw her distressed, he couldn't help himself, and he touched her tentatively like this on her shoulder. And then when they were in Alexandria last week, when he he was looking out in the dark, and he got up and she got up, and she was telling him she thinks everything is, this place is good and everything. So he's like, then why can't you sleep? How? And she said, you know, she didn't have an answer for that, but in essence she was letting him know, I really want this to work, Rick. And Rick is was tense. Rick wasn't comfortable because he's paranoid, as all of that we discussed. And but before he left her, he softly, caressed her shoulder, and that was another touch. And also, when he, yeah, oh gosh, forever, nor he wanted to touch her forever, to do that like since forever. Yes, he was basically, for he's like, well, I'm here, it's, we're here because you wanted this place. And everything he said to her was an I love you. I am here. I'm trying, and I had, you know, remember the specific words, but in essence he was basically telling her, I'm trying. And that's why I don't want to be here, but I'm trying, and I'm here because you wanted this place. And it was basically an I love you. I love you. What do you want from me? What more can I do? I'm doing something that's ripping me apart in a sense that I am so tense, I'm paranoid, I'm losing my mind, but I'm doing it because you wanted this place. So that was the first I love you of this episode. He said I love you in other ways when he told her we'd go to Washington. That was an I love you. So in the room, in the prison, when he woke up, that was an I love you. So this scene of coming here is the second I love you of this episode, from Rick to Michonne. So Nor says, poor man, he's so in love and didn't know what to do. He just wanted to get her respect and love by going to Alexandria just for her. And it wasn't he wanted.
I can't even hear.
Fix a, Nadine, he was Nadine, fix a connection. It says that your live, but it's not working. Close it and open another live. Maybe it will work. Oh my gosh. So you didn't hear anything. I was just talking and talking and talking. You guys didn't hear anything I said. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Nor. Did you hear anything that I was discussing? I was just it said it was live and it was just going. Oh my gosh. That's what I was wondering. I wasn't hearing from you. I'm using my data. I'm not using the. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Edit it in the edit. I will re-edit and put the pertinent information. So hopefully, you guys missed any of that because I said a lot. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Now we're here, Nor. So that sucks. So I'm gonna finish up watching the episode, and then I'm gonna edit, and hopefully. Oh my, that was so long ago. Oh my gosh. Wow. I said a whole bunch. So I hope. I hope to God everything was recorded because it was there recording. So I hope it recorded so that I will edit it and post the edit. Okay? Because that is crazy. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I'm now on to Gabriel and Sasha. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Nor, none of our crew are here. You missed out on all of that. So I hope it recorded. I'm going to try and finish up this live soon. It we have 16 minutes to go. So let's finish it up and then I'm gonna go home and download it. Oh, it takes a while to process. That's another thing. Because I can't download it if it's not processed. So once it finished processes in, I don't know how long the YouTube takes to process live, but once it's processed, I'm going to download it and hopefully all of that because I don't even remember a lot of what I said, but I know it was very good, or at least I thought it was. So I'll record it, I'll edit it and post it right away tonight if they process it before tonight. So I'll do that. So it will be in the morning for you, Nor. Yes, it's but you know what? If it's not, if it didn't record, because I said it so what I said, I don't think repeating it now will do it justice. So let me finish the episode. No, you're not. Edit it and then I'll post it as ASAP. ASAP. As soon as YouTube processes it so that I can download it. That's what will hold it up, if anything. It's YouTube. So let me finish it up really fast so that it starts processing. And if none of what I said happened, we're going to do it over. We're going to do a live just for that scene. We'll do a live just for that. We'll do a discussion just for that scene. Or I'll I'll record a discussion about it and post that and we'll talk about it. And you guys can comment about it if we don't do a live. Yes. All right, let's finish this up. Gabriel goes back and Sasha's trying to talk to him. He goes back to the church. So let's finish it up so that we can upload and I can check if all that I said.
No.
Okay, so they're waiting to have the meeting. Rick is chasing walkers.
We're going to start. Can we wait?
It's interesting, Nor, because I was still here. And I can download it and edit it as soon as possible. So trying to get the episode over. Trying to get the episode over.
Please don't. Please don't. No. I'll hear you.
It's worthy, because of his sins. So he projects like he's been projecting it onto our group.
If it means that
Rick is so dramatic.
You should let her. Because of me.
I told you it's all projection, projecting his own feelings and sins onto the group. Yeah, I can't wait to start season 6 with you too,
There wasn't a
Noor.
guard on the gate. It was open.
I asked Gabriel to close it.
Go.
I didn't bring it in. It got inside on its own. They always will. The dead and the living. Because we're in here. And the ones out there, they'll hunt us. They'll find us. They'll try to use us. They'll try to kill us. We'll kill them.
Yeah.
You how? Thinking, I was thinking, how many of you do I have to kill to save your life? But I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna change. I'm not sorry for what I said last night. I'm sorry for not saying it sooner. You're not ready. But you have to be. Right now, you have to be. Luck runs out. You're not one of us. You're not one of us! You don't want to do Get the hell away from me, Rick.
Just stop. Just stop. Stop. Stop.
Get out!
Just stop.
It's your hand! It's in your hand! Do it.
Yes, Noor. Abraham was very supportive of Rick. And many of you do I have to kill to save life? Line, iconic line. Carry again, control what control? I shouldn't control of squat. She wanted to see that poor man die before she let Rick take action. Yeah, it's I can see Deanna's point of view. What is she going to do with Pete? You know, they don't have a law there. They don't have if they if this man is abusive and violent, if she intervenes, he could not only kill Jesse, but he could come after them. You get what I'm saying? They have no one there to take control of a person like Pete. You know, in the past, she exiled people. And I think the only reason she didn't exile Pete was that they needed his skills as a doctor. They had no other doctors. But also, Rick brought up a point. Rick said if we exiled Pete, he would just come back. He would come back and kill not only Jesse, but everyone would be in danger. You get what I'm saying? So she was in a sticky situation. She was between a rock and a hard place. She's not like Rick and the group. You know, as I said, they were still living in a not a false reality, but they didn't experience the world as it is out there where people just devolved and there's no law and they just do whatever. They actually, their worst instincts came out and they became predators. They were hunting people. She didn't experience that. They didn't experience that. So sh it wasn't within her, it wasn't within them to kill, to literally take up a gun and kill somebody else. So to literally kill Pete because they had no other way. They didn't have a prison. They could lock him up, but look at Pete, he's big and strong. That's why I said the scene with Carol threatening with a knife was a joke. It was a ridiculous, stupid scene because all Pete had to do was just grab her. Look how Pete handles Rick, and Rick is a bigger, stronger man than strong man, and Carol is, no matter how much mouth she has and no matter how ridiculous situations the writers put her in and have her like beating men and getting the upper hand, it's not realistic. Hype carried the Carol badass thing. Carol, she's not a fighter, and she can shoot, but she had a gun. She wasn't sniping Pete. She had a gun. She had a little knife, which Pete could just easily swat her, pushed her, and handle her. So what would Deanna? Yes, he had to go, but I told you they didn't have it. Deanna and the group that were living behind the walls where they weren't threatened by walkers coming in because most of the place was evacuated. Remember what she told Rick, that the army evacuated most of that place. So that's why they had hardly anyone coming, even walkers. They hardly had even walkers coming. The group that died with Aiden and Nicholas, they went out. They were scavenging. They went out and they got scared of the walkers that they encountered because they weren't encountering any. And that's how they ran and abandoned those people and they died. So I see the situation that Deanna was in. It was a very hard situation to handle. So she just ignored it and it came back to bite her. So Rick was telling her, let me handle it. And she wouldn't let Rick handle it because Rick had it in him to get rid of Pete, unlike her. But as I said, she couldn't believe that this is what they had to do. Because that's not what they experienced behind those walls. Yeah, Morgan. Well, you see, Morgan is seeing Rick in a state that Morgan, that's not the Rick he knew. But just like Rick saw Morgan when Morgan had lost his mind, that's not the Morgan he knew. So, lot of stuff has happened. And Yeah, Pete had to go. Yeah, Deanna lost a lot. She lost Aiden and then her husband. That's crazy. Yeah, just like that. But that's the world they're living in now. It's like no one is gonna get through this unscathed. Look, Michonne lost her baby. Rick lost his wife. Carol lost Sophia. Uh, Daryl lost Merle. Sasha lost Bob and Tyrese in quick successions. She's reeling from PTSD. Oh, Laura, what's her name? Maggie lost Herschel and Beth. Uh, yeah, they lost a lot. Yep, it was a wake up call. The Walker getting through the gate and Rick having to deal with it, and Pete killing Reg. And it also Michonne. Remember, she's walking around it. I told her she told you guys she swung too far on the pendulum, where she was like, "Yeah, I want it to work. I think it could work," and she hung up her sword. You know, the danger is still out there. Keep your sword. She doesn't have to keep her sword on her back, but keep your sword in a place where if you need it, you can grab it. And she put it up as an ornament. So she swung too far on the pendulum too. It's like, Michonne, the world has not gotten back to civilization. The dead are still walking and there hasn't been a cure. So the dead will keep walking. Yes, they need to be tougher to survive in the world as it is now. So yeah. So Nor, let me I'm gonna end the live so that YouTube can start processing it. And then as soon as they finish processing, I'll download and edit it so that we can get to the I can see if I was able to discuss that part. I liked how Michonne defended Rick. He's a man you would want to be like him. You would want to be like him if you're lucky. Yeah, that was a great speech. See, it was a lot of love and admiration um, from Rick to Michonne and Michonne to Rick in this episode. This was an episode that made it clear that they not only had the utmost respect for each other, not only do they admire each other, not only do they trust each other, not only is their bond great, but they had a great, deep, deep love for each other. And we know that the love is not platonic like it is between Daryl and Carol. And how we know that? The looks Rick gave Michonne when he was confessing all these things to her, and in return the look that and touch that Michonne gave to Rick. Those were some deep, I don't know how they didn't kiss. You know, them kissing would have sealed everything, but that the words they said to each other, the looks, the deep love and affection in their eyes, and then the outright lust in Rick's eyes, and then Michonne handing him back the gun towards his hips. That was, and the handle of the gun facing forward, that was a phallic symbolism. So the writers were trying to project to the audience what was really going on. And it was like Michonne hand on Rick's private parts. That was that look. That was what they were telegraphing, that these two are not just, don't just love each other. They are in love with each other. And it was a precursor of what's to come. Michonne's hand on the gun by Rick's hip, and the way they filmed it to show that it's like an extension of his private parts, and Michonne lovingly have her hands on his hands over that. So that was a very it's a common thing used in writing and filmmaking when you're trying to relate to the audience something using symbols. It was symbolic of what. So the scene, the words, the looks, the 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 body language, it was all to portray and project to the audience that these two are in love, and it is romantic and it's sexual. It was a very sexual, it was, the words and the looks were tender and the actions were sexual. It was an amazing moment. Nor said he could not look her in the eyes in that scene. He did and he didn't. So I have to, couldn't see it that well on, because the light was reflecting on the screen. So when I go back and look at the scene itself, the actual scene of on Netflix, I'll take a look at minutia and the minute details to see. Nor says yes. And when she said, if it didn't work here in Alexandria, I'm still with you. Oh yeah, it was, as I told you, that dialogue between them were I love yous, and it was deeper. It was deeper. It was more profound than simple I love you. As I said, and it was tender. It was beautiful, and it was sexual. It was I love you. I trust you. I'm with you. And I want to be with you. That that phallic, the gun being representing Rick's penis, and her hand on his, the representation of his body part, and the tender put hand there, and him offering it to her, and her putting it to say yes, but not yet. Which is exactly what happened. Yes, but not yet. Rick poured his heart out to Michonne, and Michonne received it, but they still did not take that next step. So Rick is still not getting through to, he still has not gotten the opening he wants from Michonne. He told her straight up, I'm in love with you. And she still didn't reciprocate yet fully how he wants. Rick is just waiting for the moment that Michonne gives him the go ahead. And we're going to see in season 6, he was so ready that as soon as there was an inkling, there was no turning back. He dove. He snatched her. He wasn't going to give her an out, and he didn't look back not once. So he was just waiting. So people think he was about Jesse. No. He couldn't get what he wanted, and Jesse forced his hand. Jesse, he got rid of her husband, and she had already told him, am I the only one you do this for? She's basically saying, yeah, and if I give you the permission to do this, are you going to be with me? And he had to say, yeah, to get what he wanted. So look, he's fulfilling his end of the bargain is going to be very reluctant. He's going to do it, but it's not going to be gung-ho. He's not going to be grabbing her, and you get what I'm saying, like he did with Michonne. He's not going to grab, and he's not going to possess her. He's not going to claim her like he did Michonne. And as he told Carl, it's different. What does that mean? If something is different, if you're publicly proclaiming to everyone you're with your woman, you're publicly proclaiming to your whole group, and you're showing public affection to her, and you're claiming her in front of everyone, and it's different, that means the other one wasn't what he's doing with Michonne. Do you get what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. And that go, well, as I said, it goes over people's head, but it's not that it goes over their head. They didn't want to see it because they wanted it to be the way that they're projecting and portraying it. And that's not what was on screen. So, anyway, thank you, Noor. Oh my gosh, you are my, you held it down. You survived this really erratic. Oh, thank you, Noor. You survived this erratic stream with me. You held it down with me. Thank you. It would have been very lonely. It would have been me alone here because the rest of you wonderful people, you're not, you don't watch The Walking Dead, but you came to say hi to me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I thank you. And but Nor, you held it down for me, for the Walking Dead crew, and hopefully we'll be able to get together, all of us, another time. And I'm going to end the chat so that YouTube can process it. And when it's finished processing, I don't know how long that will take, to tell you the truth, but I'll be watching it. And as soon as it's finished process, I will edit it, see if I was able to retain all of that stuff you missed, Nor, and post it so that you can hear what I said. I love you too, Nora. Thank you so much. I thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to do more with you. Okay. Bye, beautiful. See you next time, Nor. Mwah. Love you. Bye, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.